morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. Is it a great Monday or what? Come on, guys. Get excited with me. Just tell me how great your Monday's going. Because you know what? I love Mondays. I've always loved Mondays. It's the beginning for a lot of people of their work week, but that means if you work a Monday through Friday, I'm just saying, then you are starting the beginning of the end of your work week. Come on, you only got 4 more days after today. But if you're an entrepreneur and you work like I do, then Monday is just a great day because you use the weekend to maybe make contacts, get caught up on some things, to, get in tune with what you really want to manifest and what you're working on. And today we're going to talk about your ego a little bit. I know we love to talk about our ego, don't we? We all have one, and we all know it stops us in our tracks whenever we get going. The ego is always there to stop us and say, oh, you can't do that. No, you can't do that. Oh, you're not good enough for that. Oh, I just love the ego. We all have it, and we all know exactly what the little bugger does not do for us, or what it does do to us, as a matter of fact. So, one thing that we don't realize is the ego stops manifestations. It's true, and it's not a secret. It is, what's the best way to put it? It's not a secret. It is a fact that it's always there in the background. It's always being a stinker. And it's always doing what we don't want it to do, or what we don't want to do. And so what I mean by the ego stops your manifestations, I'm going to give you 3 steps today. 3 things that are possibly getting in your way, or possibly things that are showing up that you're not realizing that it's a good thing. That means your manifestations are coming, they're on their way. And this is where you can stop the ego from stopping the manifestation. And there's 3 simple things that are happening in your life. You probably don't see them as being a positive. You probably aren't seeing them as being of value. You probably see them as being set back, as your manifestations are on hold, they're not happening. You probably see them as the universe, God, is not listening to what you want. You probably think you're not in vibration to what you really want to do, right? So number 1 is, the best thing to do is, when you can see in your manifestation that you're trying to do, that you're working on, is when things go wrong. Everything in your world is going wrong. You're trying to get this, whatever it is you're working on, and everything is going upside down. Everything is going wrong. Well, this is a good thing, actually, because what happens is, it's energy. Everything around us is energy. And most of us are surrounded by a lot of negative energy, right? Exactly. Okay, yeah, I see that. Okay, and it's true, because regardless if you're listening to the news, if you have people in your life that are negative, or whatever your situation is, so what you have to listen to and know is the universe is removing that negative energy by making everything go upside down, make everything go wrong. And nothing is going right. Everything is going upside down. And it's that you don't want that negative energy in your life. And most of us don't have the courage to push it away. We let too many things get in the way of saying, okay, that negative energy is not me, it's someone else, it's just floating around. Negative energy is like positive energy. It seeps into the pores of wood, of ceramics, of anything porous. The negative energy seeps into the being. So when you do that and you realize, okay, my life is upside down, everything was going great, and all of a sudden it went bam, and it started going bad. Okay, that is a sign that your manifestation is coming. That is a sign that the Lord is removing the negative from you. Okay? So don't get upset about it. Say, okay, This negative needs to go away. Whatever I was doing that is turned upside down, that I'm not able to follow through with now, you don't need to do that. That needs to go away. That is energy that you don't need. Okay? So don't get upset and don't let the ego start getting in on you when that happens. It's a good thing. Okay? So, number 2. You ready? This is going so fast, guys. So, people around you, yes, those people that you have around you are getting what they want. There's people getting what they want. There's people you see that their manifestations are happening, that everything is coming to them, that it is flowing easy for them and not to you. Maybe you can see that, or maybe you just know a little bit about what's going on around people you know, and different things that people saying, well, they got this done and that and this and whatever. But know that that is a good thing, because that is showing you that when it can happen for someone else, it is happening for you. Everything comes in time. We cannot rush time, because we have to clear out our energy patterns. We have to clear out the energy that is holding us back. Do you know the energy will either bring your manifestation to you, or it will hold you back? And yes, a lot of that is what we're feeling, what we're doing, and a lot of it is we could be the most positive, wonderful people on the planet, but for some reason we surround ourselves with negative people, and that energy fluxes. It is a flux. And I believe it was Dr. Joe Dispenza who talked about neuroscience and quantum physics and how the energy fluxes around. And they actually did a scan in a room of like 100 people, and they were scanning the energy fluxes. They're scientists. They have this wonderful equipment to use, and the energy fluxes of people. And they could tell the positive energy from the negative energy on the people that were in the room, and how it fluxed. And, fluxed, it goes in and out, in and out, in and out, and flew, and just, did different weird things. It was crazy. So just because you see the people around you getting what they're manifesting, that just means that they cleared their vibrations. They cleared the energy around them. They cleared that away, so they were able to be in a mindset to receive. And you are there. If you can see this happening, stay in tune with your good energy, your flow. Don't let anyone or anything get in your way. Keep in flow with what it is you're wanting to do. When you can do that, then you're going to own yourself. You're going to own who you are. You're going to own your state of being. When you're in a state, I don't mean a state in the United States where you live. I mean a state of being. When you're in that state and you know you're doing this, and you're so happy. Gratitude. Gratitude is a superpower we all should accomplish and have and just nurture so much. Okay? So far, you're doing okay. You've had everything go wrong. Everyone around you's got what they want, right? So what's left for you? Step number 3. If you see this happening, this is going to mean your manifestations are right there. They're coming. They're yours. So when you see people start falling away, maybe it's family, friends, maybe it's a best friend, maybe it's someone you've talked to forever, you've just been so close to, and all of a sudden you're just not, they're not talking to you, you're not talking to them, you're just going your separate ways. Even if it's family, you can just distance yourself from family. They can start floating away from you. You don't know why. You don't feel any loss per se. They just kind of distance and they're just floating away. Well, again, it circles back to quantum physics and neuroscience, which is energy. So when you do this and you see the people falling away, whether it be family, friends, co-workers that you used to hang around with that you just don't anymore. So when you do this and you see this happening, this is where the ego is going to jump in. And the ego has a way of getting in the way, so to speak. So when you have the resistant energy that's hanging on for whatever reason, and you think, well, I gotta mend this relationship. I gotta mend this whatever's going on in my life, and I've got to make it better. Let it go. Don't let the ego tell you that you can't do something. Don't let the ego tell you you're not good enough. Don't let the ego ever tell you you can't accomplish something, okay? Because you can accomplish everything and anything. It's all up to you. So when you have resistant energy in your field, you have resistant energy in your state of being, that is actually going to stop what you want to do. So when you know that is there and you can see it and you can feel it, if you see my eyes looking sideways there, I'm looking at my notes. I always have bullet points so I know exactly what I need to talk to you about so we don't miss anything. I don't like to miss anything. So, but when you do that, whether it be family, friends, whether it be, your bestie, and, your BFF or whatever you're calling it today is whatever, is those people needed to go. That energy they have surrounding them needs to go. Plain and simple, they need to go away. Maybe, if it's family, of course, you're going to see them from time to time. You're just not going to be as close. Okay? And that's okay. So your ego will, at that point, start getting in the way. Really bad. It started getting in the way at number 2. At system number, or at, I should say, awakening number 2. Because you're waking up and you're saying, okay, this stuff's happening for a reason for me. When you know that, you're in a state of accepting your manifestation. You're in a state of receiving when you can realize these 3 things that happen in your life are happening for the good, not the bad. The ego will always tell you it's for the bad. And it's not. It is not for the bad. It is for the good. So listen to your inner voice. Listen to your inner self. Listen to your heart brain. It's going to tell you and it's going to guide you along the way. You're building your business and you're taking different leaps and bounds and different steps. And you're manifesting each step as you go. And that's okay. There's things that are coming to you. There's people that are going to come into your life. There are people that you're going to hear that are going to resonate with what you're feeling. You're going to hear someone speaking, or you're going to hear about someone. And they're going to have the message that you needed to hear. Listen. If you hear that person, hi, thank you for commenting. Oh, let me just throw this in there real quick, friends. I do not know you're here unless you comment, say hi, hey, whatever. So I know you're here because otherwise I don't know. It's the algorithm of the FB. So back to topic. When you see these 3 things that we don't want to see happening in our lives because we think they're bad. But let me tell you, when I see even step 1 of this happening, I'm like, oh yeah. What I want is coming. I just need to take a chill pill, keep meditating, keep my vibrations going, keep focused, keep in tune to what I'm doing. It's going to keep evolving. And when I see step number 2, the people around me are getting what they want, oh my gosh, I have to tell them, that is so awesome. Congratulations. You are fantastic. I have to encourage them and tell them how great they are. That's what it's about. You don't resent someone because they got something you didn't. You don't ever think that, well, why did they get it and I didn't? It's not needed. It's not acceptable. You are who you are, and you are amazing at no matter what it is you're doing. So be sure that you're in tune with who you are. When you are in tune with who you are, anything you want to manifest, your business growing, maybe you need steps, maybe you need skills and you're working on manifesting those. Take advantage of the steps and skills that are presented to you. Okay? Plain and simple. You're asking for it, it's given. Are you receiving it? Because if you're not receiving it, then you're not being true to yourself. That's what it's all about. It's you being true to you, and don't let the ego, oh, the ego, there's times I wish my ego would just go away. It stops me in the middle of what I'm doing sometimes. I'm sure you can relate to that fact. Your ego probably does the same thing for you. So I just want to say I wish you all the best in your endeavors, and use these three. They're actually clarifying windows, I believe, in knowing the energy around you, being in a state of receiving, of accepting what's happening, of clearing out old energy to make room for new energy. You got to get rid of the old garbage before you can make room for new stuff, right? That's a fact. So you need a clear plan to grow your business. You need a clear plan without rejection of what you're doing. You need a clear target market to get the skills, to harness social media, to get free advertising, to grow your business. Why not? Why not use this skill? It's up to you. It is. It's up to you. If you are wanting to harness this, there is a huge difference in making it happen and taking the action steps first to get in there to do it. It's up to you guys. So I do have a link for you over here in the description that will take you right to where you want to go for this. Okay? Get the skills. Learn how to use social. Learn how to do it and get free advertising. Why not? I do it. I love it. And I will be in this challenge also, just to let you know. It's a great one too. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I encourage you to please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, guys. Come on. I'm not seeing you guys coming over there. I want to see all of you coming over there, subscribing to our YouTube channel, and getting more information, get more training, get more insight. This is just one small piece of our market training. We got more on YouTube. Here in the FB, please like, comment, and share. Okay? I will talk to y'all later. Have a super blessed day, and I will look forward to hearing your comments on how this is working for you. Okay? Sounds great. Bye-bye.